Okay, so we've been traveling in New Mexico. Probably your first guess would be we're probably in Roswell, New Mexico, but we're not. Okay, we were in Roswell. I want to go back and show you a really cool junkyard that I found, and then we'll come back here. I had to stop at this junkyard, and it's not just any old junkyard. I don't see anything recent in it. It's all old antiques, and I really shouldn't even call it a junkyard. It's more of a museum, really. Most of these cars were long before me, and I really couldn't identify them. Although that's an International, it's old enough I wouldn't have recognized it. That was that's another International. Look at, and this is like acres and acres that goes back in here. Another International on top. This must be the International section. Old a Chevrolet bus. It's all just full of old unique stuff. Now I couldn't, they say it's closed and the place is for sale, any and all. Hang on, let's get down here. There is stuff hiding in these bushes, and this goes way down to that red building in the distance. So I don't know how long it is, but it's really deep. It goes way back in there. There's an old Ford and a Chevrolet, and you think, and sometimes you wonder if how many of these old things still exist. You'd be surprised how many old vehicles I've seen around at old farms. They're just scattered across the country. There's really a lot of this stuff left. That was like an old Chevrolet station wagon. A lot of windows in that. An old Plymouth Valiant in there. A couple of them. Yeah, I wish the place was open. It says by appointment only, but I'm not gonna bother to try to get somebody down here to open it up for me. It's just nothing but old stuff. Yeah, and like I said, there's a lot scattered around the country, but being all in one place like this is gonna be the biggest collection of old stuff I've ever seen. Let's get down here a little further. Okay, here's a van that brings back memories. I had one of these years ago. It was red. It was a delivery van, so it didn't have the windows all the way around. Yeah, I had mag wheels and big tires on it. It was nice. What is that thing? The second one is a Belvedere, a Plymouth Belvedere. There's an old Rambler down here, and I think this is a Chevrolet Corvair truck. There's a Willis car. New Willis, I forgot about that. New Willis made Jeeps. There's a Willis car. Look at that old trucks, old GMC truck in behind. Old station wagon missing its front end. There, that's the newest thing I've seen, is that Toyota truck there. Yeah, this fence really, sorry about that. I think that's an old Ford. Have you ever seen so many old cars in one place? Now there's one thing down here in particular I think is really cool. Is this little van. I mean, I don't even know what it is, but it's so tiny. What is it? Oh, it's a Jeep. It's a Jeep fleet van. It's so little. Now, wouldn't that be cool to restore and make a little mini RV out of? That thing's pretty awesome. And okay, no big deal. It's an old Jeep Wagoneer. But this goes, I don't know if you can see. Oh, I see an old Ford Maverick. I've had, back in the day, I've had 5 Ford Mavericks. Crazy stuff. Yeah, they're closed up. Looks like they're permanently closed. I guess, like I said, by appointment only. It's not Monday through Friday, and maybe Saturday too. It's by appointment only nowadays. Even forgetting the, you know, its true value in parts. Some of these hard to find parts, even just in scrap money, there's a fortune here. And back to that old Ford sitting there. I mean, that looks absolutely complete. All the letters are on it, all the lights, all the chrome pieces. The glass looks good, most of it. Looks like it was a flatbed or something. The Chevrolet right beside it. The 2 Chevrolets right beside it. They look pretty, pretty solid, or at least pretty complete. This is the kind of place that makes me crazy. I'd love to just go for a walk through the entire place. Not have to look through this dumb fence. Dumb fence. Oh, I should add one more up here that might make a real nice camper. As a matter of fact, maybe it was a camper. Okay, check this one out. Okay, it has the high top roof. And that one window in the back looks like a camper RV type. That's an old Chevrolet though. That'd be maybe another candidate to make some kind of cool project out of. Some classic little camper. And just one weird last little thing here. Look at these. Look at these 2 old washing machines. I've never seen them quite like that before. Maybe this will just be a short look what I found video. I didn't do a video in Roswell because I was thrown off my game a little bit. I was expecting Roswell to be more like Tatum, New Mexico. It's a small town, you know, some UFO stuff in it. And I know Roswell has the International Alien Museum there, but you know, it's right downtown. You know, it's not a small town, it's actually a city, and it's right downtown, and there's a lot of lights and traffic, and the parking lot was full and people in and out, and it was just real touristy, a lot of tourist traffic. And that sort of thing kind of turns me off. You know, like ghost towns that are real touristy, you get a certain amount of people and traffic there. Just, I don't know. It's just, it has a completely different feel for me. And as far as traveling down the road and, you know, seeing things like this, about all I came across was a couple of chainsaw sculptures that were real blocky. I mean, they almost looked like Lego men, you know, painted green instead of aliens. But I really thought this was a cool display. You know, nice small town. It's, you know, got some old buildings, some old vehicles. It just has an older small town feel to it. This is kind of what I've expected of Roswell. I was taken by surprise when it was such a city, so I didn't record any. I didn't do an alien video in Roswell. Go figure. There's this place called Poor Boys Metal Art, and that's where this is, and they make a number of, you know, metal yard art type sculptures. But they also have over there, I guess one's for sale. You know, spaceship and little green men if you want them in your yard or wherever, your place of business. So we've come in here to Tatum, New Mexico, and they have a community RV park, a community center, a community park, and there's supposed to be 5 RV spots in a little RV area, and it's just a park. It's not a campground. It's not a RV resort. It's really just a place for people traveling, to stop over, and the town is very accommodating. Any town that has these little parks, these little RV spots for free for RVers, it's very welcoming and accommodating to RVers stop in their town for a day or a couple. I think there's a 3-day limit, but that's probably where we're going to end up at. And anyway, we'll get back to you soon. Hope you like the junkyard and a little bit of alien stuff. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon.